Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today's video I'm going to be doing a palette bingo today with two Jeffree Star palettes, the Blood Sugar palette and the Blue Blood palette. If you're not aware of what they look like, then this is the Blood Sugar, that's the colour story we're working with there, and this is the Blue Blood palette. So this could be an interesting one because they're not at all similar, so if we get some of the reds and greens together, it could be an interesting look. That's what I'm hoping for, really. I hope I don't get all neutrals, but we will see. So for any of you that are not aware of what the concept of a palette bingo is, I've got a random generator on my phone. I've keyed in 1 to 18 on there, and I'm starting the way I'm numbering them. So if we take that shade as number 1, and that shade is number 6, and then just the next row and the next row. So I'm going to do the Blood Sugar palette first. First shade we've got is shade number 18. Shade number 18 is the shade Coma. So I'll just swatch that out so that you can see the colour story taking shape. So that's the shade Coma. It's a really nice shade, that one. I like that one a lot, so quite happy with that. Next one we've got is the shade number 4, which is the shade Ouch, which is quite a neutral shade, like a sandy colour. And the last one from the Blood Sugar is number 5, and that's the shade Donor, which is a bronzy metallic shade. Okay, so that's what we're working with the Blood Sugar palette. Just lay that one to one side a minute and let's see what we get from the Blue Blood palette. So the Blue Blood, the first one is number 8, which is the shade Blue Blood. So that's Blue Blood there. Next one is the shade 5. Well, that's a pretty light shade of pink, that one, which I don't think shows up on my skin tone. It's called Untouchable. It's underneath the blue there, but you can't see it, so that'll be a blending out shade for my look, I think. And last one is the shade 3, which is the shade Crystal Flesh. That's the shade Crystal Flesh. So I've got a fairly neutral colour scheme other than that pop of blue there, so I think I can do something interesting with that. So give me a second or two to think on what I'm going to do, and then we'll get started. Okay guys, so I've already primed my lids with the MAC Painterly paint pot as always, and I never set my lids, or very rarely, with powder. So I'm all ready to go. I've got my brows on and my face makeup on. Not chosen a lip yet because I wanted to see what colours I got out of the palette to kind of go with that. So I'm just going to go straight in and see what I can do. So I'm going to start off, I think, with the Blood Sugar palette, and I'm going to go in with that shade Ouch there, so that shade in the palette, just to bring a bit of definition to my eyes to start off the look. Just going to take that all the way from inner to outer corner, I think, just to, as I say, just give my crease some definition, because I'm going to go in with a darker shade in my crease in a moment, but I thought I'd just start with this shade. Okay, so that's laid down the foundations of that shade. Now I'm just going to take an angle blending brush, and I'm going to go into that really light shade in the Blue Blood palette, the Untouchable shade, the pink there, and I'm just going to use that more as a brow bone highlight than anything else. So just going to blend out the edges of that Ouch shade. with the Untouchable shade. And into that shade Coma from the Blood Sugar palette. And I'm going to really pack that into my crease. It's probably going to take me a little while to build up the colour intensity that I want on this shade, because I really want this to be dark in my crease. I think I've lost some of that out shade, so I'm just gonna pack a bit of that over the top just to blend out the edges. Hopefully that'll give me a nice smooth gradient there that I'm looking for. And then I'm going to dip back into that pink Untouchable shade and just blend that out again. That's more what I was going for. I didn't go quite high enough. I like to go right up to my brow pretty much when I'm blending, so give myself as much space as possible to work with. Okay, so that's what we've got right now. What have we got left? So we've got a couple of shimmers and we've got the blue. So I'm gonna cut my crease, I think, to give me a bit more space to work with. So, okay, so I've cut my crease there. So now I'm going to go in with the shades I want to use on my lids. So I've got the two choices there. So I've got Donor from the Blood Sugar and I've got Crystal Flesh from the Blue Blood. So I'm going to go in with Donor on the outer part of my lid. And I probably will deepen up the outer corner in a moment again with that Coma shade that we put in the crease. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Crystal Flesh. And this one does have a little bit of a powdery consistency, so I am going to spray it just to stop it going everywhere. I'm going to pack that into the inner part of my lid there. And then I really want to intensify the outer corners again with that Coma shade. So I'm going to pack that back on to the outer corners. Now I'm going to go in with a blue liner on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Blue Blood from the Blue Blood palette, and I'm going to stamp that all along the lower lash line. I'm just flicking that up a little bit into where I've laid down that coma shade, and because it's a purple going into a blue, it's not looking too bad. I'm going to wrap that round actually, around my tear ducts. I think it would look quite cool. Okay, that's what we've got so far. So I'm just going to go off camera to do some liner on my upper lashes, just some black liner and mascara, and I'll be back with you to choose a lipstick to finish off the look. Okay, so here's how the eyes are looking now. And I've chosen this lipstick to go with it, which is Titanic from the Blue Blooded bundle. This could go horribly wrong, it could not look very nice with the look, but I've just been dying to try this lipstick, so we're going to have a go and see what happens. Oh wow, I love this lipstick. Oh, I've got a bit of overlining going on there, but never mind. So here's the finished look, guys. I've gone all in and been as daring as I could with the look. It's been super fun to do. Let me know what you think of the look and whether you would be daring enough to wear this out. I probably would, you know, so I've really enjoyed doing it. If you want to see any more palette bingos from me, then please comment down below, let me know. And also if there's any other palettes you'd like to see me do it with, or palette combinations. They are super fun to film and a bit of a challenge. So that's all for me today, guys. Have a wonderful day and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.